My dear 11th class medical students, and today in your botany we are going to take up the complex tissues. As in the previous class we discussed about the simple tissues, and as we are talking about the permanent tissues, which are of two types: the simple permanent tissue and the complex permanent tissue. And today we will take up the complex tissues. The complex tissues are made up of more than one type of cells, which do work as a unit. They work together as a unit. And the two main complex tissues in the plant systems are xylem and phloem. These are the xylem, the types of cells found in the xylem, that is tracheids and the vessels, and we are going to discuss these in detail. The tissue for conducting water. The xylem is the tissue for conducting water and minerals from roots to the stem and leaves. It also provides mechanical strength to the plant parts. And the xylem comprises of 4 different kinds of elements, which are tracheids, vessels, xylem fibers, and xylem parenchyma. And in fact, gymnosperms lack vessels in xylem. That means the gymnosperms do not possess the vessel cells in their xylem. Now the tracheids, these are elongated tube-like cells with thick lignified walls and tapering ends. You may visualize here, these are the tracheids. And these tracheid cells are dead and without protoplasm. The inner walls have thickenings which vary in form. Now the vessels are long cylindrical tube-like structures and comprise of many cells and have lignified walls with a large central cavity connected through perforations in their common walls, and they lack protoplast. Protoplast is not found in vessels also. Now the xylem fibers, these are highly thick-walled and obliterated central lumens. They are either septate or aseptate. Septate means they are divided by the septa, presence of septa, or they do not have the septa in between the cells. Xylem parenchyma, living cells and thin-walled. The cell walls are made up of cellulose, and these perform the function of storing food and starch or fat and tannins. Radial conduction of the water by ray parenchymatous cells. Now, this primary xylem is of two types. It is protoxylem and metaxylem. In stems, the protoxylem lies towards the center, that is towards the pith, and the metaxylem lies towards the periphery. This type of primary xylem is called end arch. In roots, the protoxylem lies towards the periphery and the metaxylem lies towards the center. Such arrangement of the primary xylem is called exarch. Now the phloem. This is the view of the phloem cells, and this phloem, you must be knowing, it performs the function of transportation of food materials from leaves to other parts of the plant. This phloem comprises of sieve tube elements, companion cells, phloem parenchyma, and phloem fibers. These 4 types of cells are found in the phloem tissue. And the gymnosperms have albuminous cells and sieve cells only, and they do not have the sieve tubes and companion cells. That is, in gymnosperms only 2 types of cells are found. Now the sieve tube elements These are long tube-like structures arranged longitudinally and are associated with companion cells. Their end walls are perforated in a sieve-like manner to form sieve plates. Cells possess a peripheral cytoplasm and a large vacuole, but no nucleus. In fact, the nucleus of the companion cells control the function of sieve tube elements. Now the second one, that is the companion cells. These are parenchymatous and help in maintaining pressure gradient in the sieve tubes. Now the phloem parenchyma is made up of elongated tapering cylindrical cells with dense cytoplasm and a nucleus. Phloem parenchyma is absent in most monocots. The cell wall of the phloem parenchymatous cells, these parenchyma cells, is made of cellulose and has pits through which parenchyma stores food material and other substances like resins, latex, and mucilage. The phloem fibers, these are made of cycloenchymatous cells. These are also known as the bast fibers. And they are elongated, unbranched, and have pointed needle-like apices. Cell wall is very thick. At maturity, these fibers lose their protoplasm and become dead. These phloem fibers of jute, flax, and hemp are used commercially. And jute mat, you may be knowing. And the first form of phloem consists of narrow sieve tubes and is called protophloem, and the later with bigger sieve tubes is referred to as the metaphloem. Thanks. Have a nice day.